Aaron, the obvious issues, you've had a few weeks away, you underwent surgery. Where do things stand?
Right now we're just on track with rehab, like well ahead of my last knee surgery, but I was pretty taken back by how much community support I had there. I didn't know that many people knew who I was, and so I've been getting a lot of questions on social media about what happened, and I didn't go down in the Edmonton game when I came back. We finished that game, everything went well, but the damage was still there, and I just felt like as a pro athlete at all times you should be in control of your body, and there was a couple instances in that game where I did stumble and that kind of stuff, so I felt like although I wanted to keep making a go of it and try and keep coming back without surgery, there was an element of risk to my teammates and other players, and I thought it'd be irresponsible of me to not get surgery at that point. So shout out to Calgary's training staff, the coaches, and all that kind of stuff letting me try. But at the end of the day, it was the best choice to do surgery at the end of the day and come back and not have that issue.
So you are coming back. You're gonna go through all the tough rehab and everything.
100%, yeah. So we're flying through rehab already. All that time served rehabilitating to come back and be able to play on it served to save me a ton of rehab time when it comes to the after surgery part. So we basically did a bunch of prehab. So it was kind of like a risk reward kind of thing. Like if I was able to come back without surgery, that's great, but if not, then we did a bunch of strengthening and stabilizing, so that makes the rehab go a little faster.
So you mentioned all the people that reached out to you.
Yes,
you mean a lot to a lot of people, but how much does this team mean to you? I don't think people would be surprised if you said, okay, that's it, I'm going to retire, but you really want to come back by the sounds of it.
Absolutely. Everything we got going on here, the guys in this room, it's a rare vibe or experience, so to speak. In 2014 with the Tiger Cats, we went to the Grey Cup that year, and that was a special locker room, and I haven't felt anything like that in a way of overall family feeling in the locker room kind of thing, as opposed to what it was this year. So I've been to championship games with other teams, but there's a different vibe, a different care, and camaraderie with this group. So hence being injured and wanting to just get back on the train. I didn't want to watch if I didn't have to. I wanted to contribute. I wanted to try and do something to contribute to this team's success. I'm really excited about this team. And I'm still motivated to come back, and the community, like I said, reaching out. I didn't know that many people knew who I was, so that was really touching. All the prayers and support was amazing. So I've been super grateful for that, and that just inspires me to come back and fight even harder to get back here as fast as I can.
When you played in Edmonton, did that set it back or derail the plans here, or just you wanted to take a shot and see where it went? Or?
No, we passed all the strength, even past the strength markers after the game. So we did a bunch of testing after the game and that kind of stuff. The issue was it would take a considerable amount of time to kind of change the way that you break down in the middle of a play. Or so if I was doing something in a controlled environment, there was no signal that I didn't have an ACL anymore and that kind of stuff. However, when we get into a game and you're reacting, there's a couple points where I reacted and I stumbled, and then and those kind of things. So it's I'd have to train a way to kind of break down a different way and do things slightly different. And in the middle of a season, I wouldn't just be putting it's one thing to put myself at risk, and I can make that choice, but I wouldn't want to be I almost fell into one of my teammates on a thing, which was kind of the eye-opener thing for me. So I wouldn't want to put anyone else or a teammate at risk, or opponent for that matter. It's part of being a professional that I need to know that I can be in control of what I do. Accidents happen, that kind of thing, but I feel that's a preventable thing. I wouldn't be able to reconcile if I was to wipe out without contact and then hurt somebody else. That's just not forgivable. So for me, that was kind of the big deciding factor. Yeah.
So if all goes according to plan with your rehab, as far as you know, will you be good to go at the beginning of next season?
I shouldn't miss any more time. Yeah, no, I should be good to go. The rehab, I say right now, I had a knee surgery in 2017, and we're miles ahead of where I was after surgery at that point. So all that work to go back into the game is paying off now. So we had surgery 2 weeks ago. I'm not on crutches anymore. We're flying through it. So yeah.
How's your understudy doing there, Jason, you had to bring in and help out with?
Phenomenal. That also played into it, right? I wouldn't. Part of the reason I wanted to come back is I felt like I could benefit the team and that kind of thing. But seeing that he's able to do the job and do it well, it gives me peace of mind to be able to take care of my body and do what I need to do to try and come back and that kind of thing. So he's doing a phenomenal job. I've been proud watching him do what he does, and great locker room guy, great everything. So like I said, I got no complaints, and that was part of the thing that made me feel comfortable to do what I need to do to get myself right. So.